I'm calling this video, Suno says my own songs are copyrighted. So I may go on a bit of a rant today. This is kind of a spontaneous topic that just came up because I was trying to play with Suno a couple days ago and I got this weird error message. So I'm just going to show it to you. If we look at the screen here, I would just normally drag a song in, and then it would ask me, do I want to upload it? And I say yes. And then it uploads. And you can see here that it's uploading. And then I get this. Uploaded audio contains copyrighted lyrics. Please upload a different audio file. And so this is happening now for any music that I've released before. And I've never been signed to a label. I own everything myself. It's through CD Baby that I've released everything, just for streaming platforms. And this is really weird because I own the copyright and I don't see anything on here. I've been searching. I'm going to show you kind of what I've learned so far. There's nothing I can do. I can't tell it I own it and let me do it. Maybe in the future they're going to change that, but it's really frustrating. It just sort of took the wind out of my sails because I've been having so much fun with Suno lately. So I asked ChatGPT about this because just Googling it, I wasn't really getting a straight answer, but this seems to be the most straightforward answer. So I asked it, do you know the date the law was passed that now forces Suno to block copyrighted music from being uploaded to create cover versions? And it said there actually isn't a single law with a specific date passed that suddenly forced Suno to block copyrighted lyrics or cover uploads. What's going on is a lot messier and more recent. So it says, the key point is Suno's restrictions come from existing copyright law and lawsuits and licensing pressure, not a new law. The closest thing to a turning point is in June of 2024, there were major lawsuits filed. Record labels like Universal, Sony, and Warner sued Suno for copyright infringement. Of course they did, because they are very greedy and they own all the music, and that's kind of what corporations do. But what about me? What about my needs? I just want to, I was having so much fun with this, and these guys, whatever. They claimed Suno used copyrighted songs to train its AI, and this is the big catalyst. After this, platforms like Suno became much stricter. In August, court allowed the case to proceed. A U.S. judge allowed key copyright claims to move forward. And then it signaled, this isn't going away. AI music companies are really exposed. And then 2025, copyright guidance on AI. The U.S. Copyright Office clarified that fully generated AI content isn't copyrightable. I don't really care about that. Why would it be? That doesn't make sense. Not indirectly about covers, but it's tightened the overall legal environment. And then late 2025, settlements and licensing deals. So Suno reached agreements with labels like Warner, and they pushed more restrictions, license models, tighter controls on copyrighted material. And then in 2026, there's ongoing lawsuits and pressure. Cases like Gemma versus Suno. I don't know what Gemma is. I'll have to look that up. They're still active, and industry pressure is still increasing. So why did Suno block your lyrics? Because they're trying to avoid liability under existing copyright law. Their terms already say you can't upload copyrighted material, and they now enforce that more aggressively due to lawsuits and label pressure and licensing deals. In other words, it's a policy and legal risk response, not a new law passed on a specific date. So the simple answer, there is no single law or date like on such and such date AI covers became illegal. So instead it's 2025, 26, or when things got worse. So yeah, I'm hoping they're going to come up with some solution where you can prove to them that you own the material. There's got to be a way to do that. But for now, I'm very disappointed because I was really having fun. And I don't know if anyone else, maybe there's other people out there having the same experience. Maybe not so much, but it is a thing. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, maybe got something out of it, and learned some stuff about the legality of what's going on. Please like and subscribe and comment if you have anything to say about this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.